It's time to talk about secret men's business. I'm joined by Andrew Chesterton from Top Gear. Now, firstly, new research has revealed the mere mention of a woman's name can temporarily affect a man's brain power. Now, ladies aren't affected by the opposite sex, but it makes guys slower. Now, Andrew, does this ring true to you?
Well, look, it's no secret that merely a pretty woman walking by can incapacitate a man. But this study falls over for two reasons. The first of which being that they've locked a bunch of men in a room and told them to perform simple tasks, and the research suggests that the mere mention of a woman watching them perform the tasks has made them fail at doing it.
Ah.
But this can't be true.
Why?
Because if men didn't think women were watching them, they would never do anything. We wouldn't have anything. No man wants to climb a mountain. No man wants to sail into uncharted seas. The only reason we do that is because there's an off chance a woman might watch.
So you're saying the only reason Australia was discovered because there was an off chance a woman might have been watching?
But it goes all
you
the
know,
way...
I actually agree with your theory.
It goes all the way back to cavemen. If there were no cave women, we wouldn't have fire, we wouldn't have wheels, we'd have a bunch of men sitting around in a cave. No one would hunt woolly mammoths, they're huge. There's got to be something smaller to eat. But they hunt the woolly mammoth because they think, Stacey's watching, we better go after the big one. That's the only reason. That's how it works.
You're totally right. I think you're actually right. They don't slow you down. They just do it. They're just checking to see that they're watching.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
and
really
the
good
second
point.
reason it falls over is because the average age of the men involved in this study was 21 years old. Do we really need a study to tell us that 21-year-old men are distracted by women? Surely not. Surely not.
That's true. It is actually, yeah, there's a lot of money wasted on that study.
Exactly.
You're totally right. Okay, well, moving on. It seems like couples who live together might be happier than those who are married. According to a study, those who cohabited were happier and had greater self-esteem than those who were legally man and wife. Now, do you agree with these findings?
Okay, in a way, yes, I do, and I'll tell you why. I think we've moved so far beyond the idea of living in separate houses until you get married. So basically, if you're living with your long-term partner, you are essentially married. In the eyes of the law, you're married. The only difference is you've saved about $30,000 on the wedding. So
that's going to make anyone happier.
But who wouldn't that make happier?
Listen, I disagree. I don't think that's right, because I feel like when you're married, it makes a psychological difference to you yourself, and you treat your relationship in a different way. So you're more put upon, and a lot of people put on weight after their wedding and let themselves go. That's what's affecting it.
I'm glad you brought up psychological differences. If you want to talk psychological, let's look at Britney Spears, Kim Kardashian. Their marriages, I've had longer showers than their marriages.
That is true. So what you're saying is they're not as happy in their marriage?
I know, I just think they've got psychological problems. And that's another story for another time.
That's another show together.
But I mean, look at Oprah and Stedman. Look at
that's true, they've been together a long time. Yeah.
Look at Gene Simmons, look at Johnny Depp. These are people in long-term relationships that never felt necessary to get married. I mean, really, at the end of the day, what difference is that piece of paper? What difference is it really going to make to your life, except to your bank account? And perhaps you'll have a much happier partner.
Oh, you make an interesting point. I hate to say it, but I think I might agree with you. Well, thank you so much, Andrew. It's been a pleasure.
My pleasure. Thank you.